And a good spiritual morning to you once again. I'm Father Cosmas. Thanks for joining me today for a quick chat and, of course, a morning cup of coffee. And a shout out once again to the Stavrianoudakis family that gave me this wonderful mug. And also, I didn't show last time, gave me a wonderful coaster that says gratitude and grace. And of course, the mug referencing the psalm regarding strength. I'm going to put that right here. And we're a little bit off schedule because there are so many wonderful and beautiful saints and feast days in November. So today is November 8th. I should be talking about the archangels, but I talked about them last week because today I wanted to talk about a huge saint, popular saint in the life of our church that we remember tomorrow on November 9th, and that of course is Saint Nectarios. And Saint Nectarios is known to be sort of the patron saint for those who are suffering with cancer, and he's a modern saint for the most part. I mean, he lived in the 20th century. And when I think of St. Nectarios, this is sort of what I think about as something to consider for today and for this week. I think about this idea that he was such a holy person. He's performing miracles. He performs miracles even after he passes away, continues to perform miracles. But during his life, he was slandered and treated very badly. And that's something as a reminder I always think about, to be very, very careful with what I say about other people, even what I think about other people. And even if I know or I think that I know it's to be true, do I need to say it? Do I need to spread it? We want to be very careful about gossip and about speaking badly about others, especially now more than ever, because we have so many different platforms of communication. It's not like it was 100 years ago where you basically just lived in a small town, or you had your village around you, and if you gossiped around the cafenil, around the village square, the different shops, and everyone knew everyone else's business in a little town. Now you can go on and you can tweet something, you can post something, you can text something, you can reach literally millions of people instantly. And once it's out there, I mean, you can go back and delete the tweet, but you really can't take it back. It's out there. And so we have to be extra, extra careful to make sure that we're not gossiping and slandering, that by our words, whether we're speaking them or typing them, that we're not hurting others. We never want to hurt anyone. And St. Nectarios, here's this holy person. He lives in Egypt. He's living this holy life. He becomes very well loved. He starts progressing. Of course, the people around above him start getting a little bit jealous. They slander him. They get him kicked out and exiled. He ends up in Greece. He can't find a job that's fitting of a bishop. He ends up, working at a school, and he ends up trying to found a convent. Again, more slander against him, more terrible accusations, and he bears it all with grace and with love, because of course he's a saint. But for us, I think it's a reminder. You never know who you're talking about. You never really know what's in someone's heart. And so it's very, very important for us to be very, very careful and precise about all of the words that we say, and especially all of the words that we sort of send out there into the ether of the internet, to make sure that whatever we're doing and saying, to remember that it reflects less on the person that we're talking about, and it reflects more on us as the author, as the person writing some of these things. And that's something that should be sobering for us. We should think not, well, do I want to put that out there because it might hurt somebody, but also, how does that make me look? How is it reflecting on me? Even if it is true, why am I saying something that could hurt someone else? And to make sure that we're trying to carefully monitor what we're saying, and that we do that remembering St. Nectarios, and that we do that each and every day. Amen.